Howdy folks, welcome back to another Bass 66 Chevelle video here. I finally got the 350 TBI motor here, and this is what we got here. This is going to be a little short video, but this is going to be a really nice builder. But anyway, if you look at our pistons here, unfortunately they're not flat tops. They are disc pistons with 4 valve reliefs, but that's okay. But the cylinder walls don't look bad. It's got a slight ridge, nothing horrible. But I think we can definitely get by with the ring in it, for sure. But anyway, this is the main reason why I bought it. It is set up for a factory roller camshaft. It's got all the machine work done for the retainers that will go in here. And that is for this piece right here. That's for this piece right here. That is the plate. I had to get that separately. And it has these little lifter dog bones that we have that go in this underneath here. And this plate just holds them down. But this motor currently has a flat taplet camshaft. But that's alright. You know, it'll still work. But we'll pull that out, but I got all of these. I went ahead and counted them. We have 1, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then 8 right there. The only thing this didn't come with was the 3 bolts that go in these 3 holes, but that's okay. They're just a regular old 1/4-inch bolt, but I can get them anywhere just about. I'll see if I can find original set somewhere. But anyway, it's set up for that, and it's really hard to find these motors that have the mechanical fuel pump. This still will run a mechanical fuel pump, which we will use. I went ahead and on our timing cover here, because some of these blocks are like half machine and not completely quote unquote set up for a factory roller camshaft. So I went ahead and I took our timing cover bolts out, and I just pulled this timing cover up a little bit, and there's a retainer in here that keeps this camshaft from walking back and forth. I went ahead and checked it. It does have that. The plate is not there, obviously, because we're running a flat taplet camshaft, but it is set up for a retainer. So I'll get that retainer and get them 3 bolts right here, and we will be set up. And it's got, like I said, it's got disc pistons in it, which that's okay. We're going to reuse them for now, and that'll be okay. And the nice thing about it is it has the 1-piece rear main seal we have right here, and evidently must have had an automatic behind it because I don't see no pilot bushing. And we're going to bolt this up to a turbo 350. I had to do a little research there to make sure that see if the difference are in the flywheels or not. I think these are externally balanced on these motors. I don't know, but I know it's a bigger balancer for sure. But anyway, I think it's like an 8-inch balancer, but I'm not sure. But anyway, the only downside is it is a 2-bolt main, and got this off eBay here. But it is a 2-bolt main, but it does have a windage tray in it. Not that that really matters. There it is right here, if you can see it here. Right down here, it does have a windage tray underneath of it. That's just the oil pan gasket you're seeing right here. But it has a windage tray underneath of it. Everything on the short block end is complete. So they just took the heads off, and not sure why. I don't see any evidence of a blowed head gasket, because you would have a piston that's discolored for sure. So I don't think it had a blade head gasket or anything. I think they just pulled them off and just sold them separately. But anyway, and it is a 5.7. I could tell in the pictures. But a 305 is much thicker in here in the center here, and that's what I was talking about in the previous video. Is I was talking about if they used regular head gaskets, like 350 head gaskets on a 305, the walls are thicker, so that gasket's going to be thinner, and it could actually blow out. So it could be the problem with this 305, this thing. But it's not using the correct head gaskets. But anyway, it's definitely a 350, 5.7. Of course, we come over here. This is 5.7 right there. And there it is right here, 5.7. And if we look up here, it was made February 17th, because it's B174, so it'd be February 17th, 94. And the casting number right here, if y'all want to know, is 1409368. So last 3 is 638. But anyway, it's where we're at. So it's completely set up for a roller camshaft. It currently has a flat tappet in it. That is a nice thing about these motors, though, is you can put a flat tappet right back in it and run a flat tappet and get the old school lifters. And you have to swap the push rods out because they're longer on a flat tappet and shorter on a roller cam. But we're going to put a roller cam in it, and it's a lot cheaper to do it this way, because you can get the retrofit kits, but these factory, I mean, it's already factory set up for it. It's so much cheaper to do it this way, and they take a lot less wear. And you don't have to worry about the zinc as much. You don't have to worry about the zinc in the oil, so you don't have to worry about the lobes going flat. But in the beautiful part, the most beautiful is we can retain our mechanical fuel pump. So that makes it so nice. It's so hard to find that. And like I always say, they never take good pictures, of it. I almost need like somebody to take a video of it and, go 360 degrees around and you're like that. But it has 638 right here as well. But it actually had a block heater in it as well. Because one of the freeze plug back here still has a block heater in it. And it has a knock sensor on the other side. Yep, 638 right here. Upside down, of course, but and sometimes it says, it says 638 right there. And here's a knock sensor right here, and we get to have the passenger side dipstick, so we'll retain that. But that's the only downfall. If it was a 4-bolt main, this would be a great builder. But I'm definitely still gonna put a 454 in this thing eventually when I make it 4-wheel drive. But I just need something to put in it that I can clean up, and this is exactly what I was looking for. I paid shipped to my door $330 altogether for this thing, so that's not bad. And it come all the way from Minnesota. So y'all French Lake Auto Parts out there in Minnesota there, I thank y'all. Looks good. Haven't magnafluxed it yet, but it looks good. Now I'm gonna take and clean it up and get it magnafluxed, but I'm gonna actually just re-ring it, and I'm gonna buy a roller cam for it and get the roller lifters. And I'm not sure if the timing covers are different or not. I know on the Vortex, this is a TBI again, the Vortex are different timing covers. They're plastic, but not sure if they're different or not. I don't think they are just by looking at it, but we'll reuse that. Downfalls, they took the oil paint off. Not sure why, but that's okay. But they always talk about the Vortex would crack along in here really bad on either side, but I don't see anything. Looked it over really good. I don't see anything around the bolt holes or anything. So and this motor looks to be standard. I don't see any stampings on the pistons or anything. I see a 2 and a C. That's all I see. I wouldn't think it would be 20 over, because I don't know. It does rotate. So it's not stuck or nothing. Okay. It rotates really good. But I don't see anything on the pistons. So I would assume it's standard. I don't see anything on it. Usually it's in the center somewhere. But anyway, we're going in this video here, and yeah, this is the motor that I'm gonna put the double hump heads on, and we're gonna put a dual plane intake on it and just clean it up and probably re-ring it, and we'll throw a new oil pump and everything on it, of course, and we're going to put it in this C10 here, and hopefully this will get me by for a little while longer and just be a whole lot better. That way I don't have to worry about hardened seats anymore, and I don't have to worry about the oil. I can just go anywhere and put regular oil in it and not have to worry about the cam going flat. Not saying roller cams are, they can go flat too. If you get one of the lifters it'll spin sideways, but you know, it's most of the time it hardly ever happens, very rare. But you know, this will be a huge upgrade, and plus we'll be able to retain our mechanical fuel pump. So thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like.